Okay, the subject today is snail mail, and the date is Thursday, May 20th, 2010. It's approximately 9:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and today I received a couple postcards from my friend Heather, and the first one has Old City Hall that's in St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada. Insert my own photograph or photographs of the same building here. Okay, so that's my birthplace city, or town. It was a town. I'd say it's got about 30,000 people. Anyway, I wanted to ask, do any of you regularly or irregularly, do you use it at all for personal mail? Do you send out postcards? Do you send out letters? Does anybody handwrite letters anymore? Do you trade mail with strangers on the internet? I think some of you vlogger heads have done that with each other. On the live journal community, I used to be big time at trading postcards back and forth, and I did that for a few years. Haven't seen a long time, but that's actually how I met Heather. And then we met in real life, and we ended up being from the same city and stuff. So I love mail. I go through periods of writing it intensely and often. There used to be a time when I was in the trading communities where I'd write like 20 postcards a night, and I would pack them like wall to wall, where my postcards tend to be pretty packed. Letters I've gotten out of the habit of, but I used to especially trade letters when I was, after I moved away from St. Thomas during high school and lived in a rural area. I traded letters with old friends, and then later I became pen pals with a fellow student at the high school I attended in Petrolia, and we had many years of trading letters where they were handwritten and extensively typed on the computer. And there's a lot of correspondence. I've kept all my letters. And then I used to trade a lot of letters with my first love / boyfriend / long-term relationship. And then eventually I burned his letters. But anyway. I regret that from the point of view of a person interested in history and archives, but it was something that needed to be done. So anyway, do you use snail mail? My other interest, I'm just letting you know, I like to read in books of other people's letters and journals. Everyone from Sylvia Plath's journals to Kurt Cobain's journals to letters of the Mitfords. So this book is taking me forever. It slowed my book reading list down to a crawl. Like, I was doing way better last year. This year I'm just sort of stuck. But you can see, nearly done. Well, I've got a few hundred pages to go, 698, and it goes to 800 and something. So I'm nearly done, which is good because I really want to read something else. I'm kind of impatient. It says on the back of this that J.K. Rowling gave an endorsement of this book or whatever, and Barbara Walters did as well, about the Mitford sisters and about the famous people they knew and how that makes these letters so special, and the fact that they were sisters and wrote each other for most of all of their lives. I found myself not really caring about the Mitford sisters. I really don't find them that original and talented. They are in a world of luxury, controversy. Yeah, I can read. I really can. And stuff. Heartbreak and triumph. Okay, I'm relating a little bit more near the end of their lives. Okay, there's interesting spots. I'm just saying, I wasn't grabbed by them. Maybe it's because of, no, I've read other people who have well-to-do lives. They're just more interesting. I guess and it's not the time period either. I've read old letters and journals of people from even before this, historical war letters, for instance, for that time period. Which this time period starts at, but I mean, yeah, so I've read other letters. I don't know, I think it's that something bugs me, I guess. Maybe it's the personalities, but it's that very thing that before you know it, you just keep reading, because despite not being interested enough to have dove into this book and read it until I'm done it. I've taken, I don't know, months to read it. I do care about the characters now, or not care, I am interested to know what happened. I am interested in following the lives until the letters are done. So I guess it is interesting. It just didn't captivate me as much, and you would figure that some of it would, but I don't know. Yeah, so I'm really dragging myself through it, but now it's too late. I mean, now I actually, it's like one of those relationships. You don't hate the person, you don't love the person, you think they're okay, and or you don't really see any reason not to keep going or keep going along, friendship or otherwise. It's not really detracting from your life, but it's not really astounding you, so you just sort of go along. Twitter is more interesting. No, I'm kidding. Not more interesting reading. Anyway, I'm to the point where I want to read a new book.
Call from Dad.
My dad's calling me.
Call from Dad.
Hi, Dad.